заходити and сказати say. Hi rollers, how you doing? I was...
Hi. Слава Україні.
Героям слава. That's actually how they greet in the 3rd Assault Brigade. I don't know about Azov, but they say instead of Бажаю здоров'я, which is I wish you a good health, they say Слава Україні, and you gotta respond with Героям слава.
Nice. But Slava Ukraini has been adopted as an official greeting, or at least one of the official greetings since, I'm not sure if it's since 2014, but definitely after the start of the war, before the full-scale invasion.
But in the army, they, like in majority, they still say
Бажаю здоров'я,
yes.
mostly, yeah.
I wish you a good health. And let's see what is happening in the chat, actually. Because what? Because I'm not seen, I guess. No, I'm seen. That's good. I just need to leave. So, guys, I'm a rig bot today. You can see that. So it's going to be a lot of chaos here today, thanks to this botness of mine. But what? We have Brad. Hello, Brad. Hello.
He likes my shirt.
Paul Good Debritz. Hello, Pat Chellin. Hello, Leah B. It's not just a shirt. It's a vyshivanka, the Ukrainian embroidered.
Yep.
It's actually part of our cultural identity. Vyshivanka is, I think it should be in UNESCO, right? Is it?
Not sure.
Come on, UNESCO, you're slacking. We need to check. UNESCO, you need to pass the test.
I'm not sure.
I feel like
because I think almost every Slavic or Eastern European country has its own embroidered shirt. So
Yeah, vyshivankas, I know. So it's not that easy to make it a UNESCO heritage, right?
yeah, that's right.
Okay. Anyway, I have the right.
Ukrainian ornaments, for example, in the western part of Ukraine, are pretty similar to ornaments in Romania. So it's kind of hard to differentiate ornaments and just say, okay, this is Ukrainian.
And also in Polisia, in northern part of Ukraine, they are very similar to Belarusian ones, obviously.
Yes.
So it's usually red on white.
Maybe embroidered shirt, like as a concept, should be put in UNESCO list of intangible heritage.
Okay, Steffen is by tradition posting a lot of his own emojis there.
I'm trying to
Tradition!
say with my left hand.
Tradition!
Right-handed.
I started this. Hey, I think though the problem is that this vyshivanka is so nice that I may not be able to do push-ups because I don't want to go on the ground with it.
You're totally fine to rest for today, okay? Because doing so many push-ups that you do is...
I'm at 300. I have like over 1,700 to finish, you know, so it's a lot. Come on.
I was shocked when I heard about your willingness to help to raise money.
Anything.
He even did them on the last Free Azov stream. Last Sunday he did them on the asphalt. So Steffen is very push-up addicted, I would say.
Well, so also the compromise I came up with is that it's going to be too difficult to upload videos to the Discord because Discord doesn't allow large videos. So I just figured whenever I'm on the live stream, I will do push-ups and we will just count those towards the 1,743 that I owe.
700? Wait, 500 and...
because we fundraised 1,750 something. So.
Yeah.
200 of it, a bit more than 200 was on the base. This is why
It still
I'm
counts.
thinking only
No, it
about
still
that.
counts, right?
But yeah, okay.
still
Okay, good.
counts.
So we have, let me greet everyone who joined. Mrs. Squiggle, I'll probably take this one for now. Mrs. Squiggle, Tunay Ottoson, Keith Kane, Alvin Archer, Just Jimmy, Anastasiia, hello to you in the chat too. Lina, you're already in the chat. You gotta type something to the chat.
Yes,
so I say hello.
You have to do your own face emoji. Come on, let's. This has to be a tradition for everyone now.
Narcissist.
Oh, come on! It's not narcissistic if everyone does it. Come on.
Candy Cane
He wants all of us to do
competing.
this, so
It's normal. It's a
So
trend.
he won't look narcissist, right?
It's goofy. It's not narcissistic.
Yeah, he's
Come on.
trying to be goofy. Actually, he doesn't strike me as a narcissist, to be honest. Goofy is
Silly.
like...
Silly.
Дурачкуватий, да, таке щось таке. I'm covering your screen, but not the chat. That's the most important thing. Candy Kane, hello to you. Hello, Slava Ukraini. This is Big Jim. Героям слава. I'll respond to your name. That's his name. but yeah, we can definitely say Heroyam Slava to that. Pat Chellen was saying, hi everyone, you have a very sad roller here. I had to say goodbye to my little Yorkie man yesterday. We've been together for 16 years.
16.
Whoa.
That's a lot, and I'm so sorry.
I would be so sad as well.
Yeah, we kind of all probably know how it feels. I lost Floki, you all know that story. Lina, have you been losing your pets?
Yes, I had, and actually pretty recently, and 2 cats, like in 2 years. They live in Crimea, like lived in Crimea with my parents, and the one cat, I brought him home when I was 10, and everyone like hated me for doing that because we've already lived with another family in the one house, and they had 2 cats and they had kittens, so I with my cat we were like really a burden, but everyone loved that cat and he became like a real treasure for our family. And every time I called my mom like via video call, when he heard my voice, he could come like to mom and meow in the camera, and I was crying almost all the time it happened. But yeah, unfortunately he was old enough, like 15, 16. Yeah, if I was 10 and it happened a few years ago, so maybe 14, 15. Yeah, I was really sad because I couldn't be there for him. And yeah, another cat, it was his son, but he unfortunately was sick and also died like quite recently. So yeah, I'm really sad that I couldn't spend like their last days with them.
I'm sorry for your losses, and I'm sorry for your loss, Pat Chellen. It's really always heartbreaking, and it aches a lot. I know that feeling. So, Anastasiia, what about you?
It's gonna be a sad stream.
Just for now.
Yeah, I will try to make the story short and not as tragic as it was for me. Well, but after the start of the full-scale invasion, my family moved to our mom's ancestral village for a few months, and the cat, the mommy cat, who actually lived with my mom's aunt across the street, she moved to us because we tend to feed cats better, I guess. And she decided to stay with us. And since she got pregnant and gave birth to a few kittens, well, it happened on our estate. But then we had to leave for Kiev, and unfortunately, the mommy cat kept her kittens at our estate instead of moving to my mom's aunt back to her original home. And when we came back, we found out that the kittens were unfortunately gone because local cats, male cats, they are very aggressive, and they actually, I'm sorry to say, but they eat kittens.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
And this happened twice over the last couple of years, and it was extremely terrible for me. One of the times when we came back, and unfortunately, so the kittens not just disappeared, but we saw some horrific scenes. I will not continue, but yeah, so it was extremely stressful for me and for my mom, and we then decided to ask my mom's aunt to actually try and keep the mommy cat with her. And unfortunately, this mommy cat, she had been so sweet, extremely sweet, and she lived quite a long life, like more than 15 years. And every time we came there to the village, she would come to us, as I said, staying with us for a long time. And she was one of the most favorite cats of ours, I guess, because throughout my mom's life, since she was a child, and well, everyone in that village has a cat or a few cats. So it's like when one is gone, so their kittens grow up and stay with us and so on. So that was really very close and dear to us, and unfortunately, she also died recently. But her 2 sons are so sweet, yeah. And one of them is ginger, and he has this character of being extremely energetic, just
Ginger cats.
Cat bot?
Cat bot in not in a square, in cube, So he's extremely funny. He likes to be petted, yeah. So he would always jump
Just
on
pet.
our laps. And
I was wrong. Not
okay,
petted, pet.
just pet.
We have an
Okay,
American
thank
here
you,
to
thank you.
check out our
But I'm American. I barely speak English.
Yeah,
Right.
British are doing it better. they say mental.
Anyway, so he's extremely sweet, yeah, and I always so I'm not calling him it. Yes, it's he for us, and he's one of the reasons for me to actually go to that village and stay there, because he always brings this laughter and great mood for us.
Thank you. I'm chewing for now. So, Stefan, maybe you share.
Before.
My sob story.
Yeah, but Lina wanted to say something.
I wanted to say that maybe all this sadness can be covered with the fact that our cats used to live their best lives. We loved them.
Oh,
they
yeah.
were happy.
Yeah.
So
And they got the best that we could give them.
Yeah, so for me, when I was still living in the U.S., I adopted an elderly cat, Chanty, and it was she had been abandoned at a shelter for basically a year. No one wanted her because she was old and sickly, and none of the cats there seemed to like me except this cat. Like, this cat just jumped straight in my lap and curled up, and I was like, okay, I have to adopt you. And
How old was he when you adopted him?
10, but she had a lot of kidney problems.
it was her.
Yeah. And they were told me, like, yeah, she doesn't really have long left to live, we think, because she has kidney problems, even though, like, cats are supposed to live longer than 10.
My cat died of the kidney problems.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is pretty widespread among cats. So how long she lived for?
So I think they gave her like 6 months or so, and then I think she lived over 2 years, 3 years with me. And I brought her over to the Netherlands actually with me when I went, because I was like, well, I have to take her with me, obviously. But
Were you alone in the Netherlands when she was dying?
yeah, so basically,
with just you and her?
yeah, it was. I checked with the vet, and then at some point, like, it got like really not good, and I started noticing like she was like in a lot of pain, and just like not doing well. And then yeah, it was very emotional because I was there, and like I was holding her when they put her down. But it was like, I did everything I could, to give her a good life. And
Thank you
I
for
seem
that.
to appreciate that. Yeah, like she said.
And I know that feel bro, as they say, I also went through that, so it really is hard. But even I think if we were asked if we could choose, to not have them in our lives, and to not get through all this pain, we would still choose to get through all this pain, because we still had so much love and life and joy thanks to them.
And maybe this is a good adjacent topic. I remember when Brett came to Ukraine, he was so amazed by like the respect and love that Ukrainians have for animals. So like something he was just really taken by was like how all the shops, the restaurants here put out like a bowl of water for the dogs, and it's like it's not just one place; it's like almost everywhere. Like even here.
Where is he from?
Has it? Florida.
So
They don't do
Americans
it.
do not respect stray animals that much.
I wouldn't say like not to the point where every shop's like putting out like bowls for them. Like, I mean, maybe some do, but it's not, I would say, a super common thing. And also he noticed how like when a lot of people were leaving in the beginning, right, when the war escalated, they brought their pets with them. And he was like, he remembered seeing like this video of somebody carrying their dog, and like Brett told me that's when he realized these are really good people. And I mean, if you compare that to how the Russians are with their animals, and you can see how they act, like, I mean, there's just so many ways you can tell, like, this is good versus evil, but I think this is just, like, one super specific way, being like, how does one side treat animals? How does the
And
other
also
side treat
how
animals?
Russians used to treat Ukrainian animals.
Yeah.
Such horrible stories.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I've seen too many bad videos, like, those are some of the worst ones I've seen, yeah.
Yeah, well, if they treat people the way they do, why would they treat animals any better? So it's even worse, right?
I am just becoming very angry when I I'm thinking about this, and that's good. Angry-ness, rage motivates us. It
Actually, this
motivates
actually-
us to do some changes. And right now, this rage makes me want to ask you to donate, guys, because we, as always, should raise $500 on the stream minimum. It would be awesome to raise more, but we'll see how it goes. So, the patch we have on the raffle, I remember about your challenge. Anastasiia has a challenge for you guys. It's a very interesting one.
Challenge for me, I guess.
And you've been waiting for it for a long time. So, I'm gonna go and show you the patch. The patch is actually something I have shown today already.
Do you want me to put this on you?
I'll put it myself, thank you. So, guys, this is a patch of 93rd Brigade, 92nd, sorry. 92nd Brigade, and you see the coat of arms are embroidered in, or rather, it's like it is embroidered around them. So the patches are like, not patches, but coat of arms, the tridents, are deeper in the patch than the other yellow texture. So this beauty can be yours only if you're lucky enough, or if you have tons of money plus lucky enough, because sometimes you can donate $2,000, get 200 tickets and not win it still, because it also, like, it all depends on the random of fate or God or whatever you want to believe in. It will give you the chance to win it. So please donate, buy the tickets. With your donations, one ticket is $10. You can buy as many of them as you want. We had the first donation 9 minutes ago from Kathy S. Glad to see you all. Tickets, please. It's $20, so we still have to raise at least $480. Let's go, guys. We can do it, especially after you hear what Anastasiia's offer is.
Yes, thank you very much,
Thank you.
guest, for the first donation. And so I suggest that for every $100 of donations, I will dance for you. Scottish Highland dancing. So I will do one step of Highland fling. So there are basically four essential steps, and I will dance one of those 4 steps for each $100 donation. But one step, it may sound so little, but in fact, to do one step, I would need to jump 32 times, interchangeably on my left and right foot, also doing some movements with my arms. So it's actually quite challenging for me, because I have not been dancing this for like more than 10 years, actually.
Ooh, okay, are you sure?
Yes,
You're ready for this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so guys, it seems like I have mine here.
Okay.
It seems like
I don't mind.
Scottish steps are very long. So your conditions are $100 donation for one step, right?
Yes.
Or do you mean like total 100 or like a single?
Single donation.
A single. So if you donate 100, I will do the step. If you donate 150, I will still do one step. If you donate 200, so it's basically like with the tickets, same. So
Yeah.
the price is for the ticket
The price
is
of
100.
one ticket is
Yes,
$100.
Yes,
And
yes.
it has to be from one person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, because actually one step is quite challenging, and it's actually a unique offer. You will not see this anywhere else, at least from Ukraine. I'm sure
Pretty
of that.
fucking awesome.
If anybody was just waiting for $1,000 donation, now would be the time, you know. 'cause, you know, we can all enjoy this. Like, I'm just saying, if you were going to do it a week from now, you might as well get some entertainment for your money. Come on. You guys made me permanently sore for 3 months with these push-ups, so now you can also make Anastasiia dance, literally.
Okay, can anyone take this mic from me, because I need to finish my cookie.
Cookie!
I'm having the decaf coffee today, guys, because I came here as a rig bot, and I don't need more energy. This is why I just came to the bartender and said, "Do you have something without energy?" And he offered me decaf. So
Rickbot has to eat cookie.
Robust tea would be also a great option. It has no caffeine.
like it,
but Yeah, thanks you for the don't. offer. Like, what's the problem there? The taste?
The taste. Yeah, it's just not my favorite. I can like drink it, but it's not like I will I would like to prefer it. Yeah.
Rick, I have two interesting comments in the chat. One from Paul. Now I wish I had more money.
I also wish I had more money.
Yeah, and the other one is I'm Scottish, so I will pay $100.
Awesome. YOLO, thank you. No, we still. When I get YOLO's donation, I will tell you.
Okay.
He already donated $100 today, by the way, but it was on the previous stream.
Okay.
So, sorry, YOLO. The conditions were set only right now.
So also Yana comments YOLO, then some signs, and then Scotland forever. Yeah, Alapagubra. That's in Gaelic. Long live Scotland.
You think you speak Gaelic?
Just a tiny
Gaelic?
bit. Yeah.
That's how you should say it with Scottish accent, right? Gaelic?
How do you? She's
Gaelic.
an authority.
Gaelic.
Yeah,
Gaelic.
but it's more fun to say it the other way. But yes, she is correct, but the more fun way is my way.
So, here it comes. $100 from YOLO Swagins.
Wait.
Slava Ukraini from YOLO Swagins in Scotland. YOLO Heroem Slava. Thank you so much.
Heroem Slava.
There we go.
The
Okay.
cashier, you call it?
Yes, the cha-ching. Cha-ching. Yes.
Can you do it once again?
You have to donate again for it.
Okay. We'll wait for it. So, Anastasiia, you want to do it right now?
Yes, I can do this right
Let's
now.
go, guys. Immediately. So,
Should I put on some background music?
you want to?
I will need you to.
I will move the camera, right?
Yes, and I will need you to clap.
Guys, we'll have to clap. Will you give us the rhythm?
Yes,
Guys,
I will.
you need to see the undressing process too.
How do you feel right now, Anastasiia?
Great, thank you. Excited, very excited.
The Vishivanka's coming off, so you know things are serious.
Okay, so this music may.
Onto the mic.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Let's start the music on the phone and put the mic close to it. What do you think? I think it's.
Yes, we can start the music. I
it's even
actually
better.
have it on my phone, so I can give it.
Would you like to give me the mic while you do it?
No.
Start the music. Lina will put the mic closer to the phone so it will be heard by rollers, and we will also be clapping, of course. So let's begin.
Which phone is playing music? Which phone is playing music?
That one. But wait a second. It will be passed to Lina. She already knows the distance that mic should stay from the phone. I will show you what the experience is.
Rick is a Rick Boss today.
Love it. You will love it.
Rick's a Rick Boss today.
Rick Boss. Rick Boss. Rick Boss. Bossy Bot. Are you sure? So guys, we're here. It's scary, right? I don't have a mic. Why am I talking? Now I need to speak. Okay. So, you're looking for the best song?
Yes, I'm just looking it in my history somehow. It's this.
Cheers.
Yeah, I guess it's.
Well, okay, so I will ask Lina to launch it. Let me give it to her. On
I need to hear
Anastasia's
it.
command, on Anastasia's command, you need to launch it. She needs more space. Okay, Anastasiia, on your command, we start clapping
And put the music on.
and put the music on.
How are we clapping?
How are we clapping? Give us the rhythm.
So, but if the music is on, you don't need to clap.
Okay.
We don't need to clap. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Let's
by
put on the music.
you're clapping.
Should I put it on?
Yes.
Maybe we should.
That's it.
Awesome.
That's the first step.
I want to clap now.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job. Okay, guys. YOLO. This is better than river dance. Yana says that.
It should be.
Unfortunately, the Scottish, Welsh, and English flags aren't supported in YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. But thank you. So, let's continue talking. Okay, it was really awesome.
It was.
And we actually waited for it for like, I don't know, a couple of months, yeah. Vyshivanka is getting back on, so every time Anastasiia will be taking it off and taking on again after the dance.
Every time you donate at least 100, I will
Partially
take something
and
off. Yes, and then dance for you. This actually makes me happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Anastasiia, for this offer.
Well, it's true that dancing is, I guess, the type of activity which gives me most happiness and enjoyment in life, and I hope to be able to come back to dancing and teaching. Not this kind of dance, Highland, because it's extremely demanding, and unfortunately the health of my feet didn't allow me to continue it after I passed exams on Scottish Highland Fling and a couple of other dances. By the way, I have a story to tell about this if you want. Yes, so I switched and focused on ballroom dancing, Scottish country dancing, which is less physically demanding. So the story goes, in 2011, when I was refused British visa twice, and I had been planning to go to St Andrews in Scotland for a summer school to continue my course and continue with certification as a Scottish country dance teacher. So I was refused the visa, and I instead decided to go to Moscow, because back then we were friends with one of a few Moscow schools who provided. So they organized this masterclass for a few days on Highland dancing, and they brought this teacher, certificated teacher from the UK. She would give us masterclasses for a few days and then take exams on Highland dancing. And so I came, I did those exams in the summer of 2011, and after that the Moscow school would need to process the papers with and exchange them with the examination commission in the UK. So they would need to take some time before issuing certificates confirming successful sitting or dancing, in this case, of the exams. So I came back to Kiev. And then somehow it took so much time for them so they didn't send me those certificates and even medals for the exams. They promised, but they didn't. And then the war started in 2014, and then after a few months, I learned that the founder and the main teacher of that Moscow school moved to Crimea, to our occupied Crimea. And when I found out about that, she already unfriended me from Facebook, because obviously she saw I was posting about the war, blaming Russia for the occupation of Crimea and so on. And she stopped communicating with me, obviously, and I wouldn't even want to communicate with her. But as years went by, I was recalling the situation, and I thought that since I was the first Ukrainian to actually take those exams, and complete them successfully, I wanted to be proud for my country, my school, dancing school in my country, first of all, that the Ukrainian actually did this, because that masterclass and those exams were the first, not only for Ukraine. Yes, they didn't take place in Ukraine, but they were the first ones even in Russia. So
maybe upside down. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. So, anyways,
it's better than nothing.
A couple of months ago, I decided to actually write to that UK organization who provided this teacher and examinator, and asked them. I explained the situation. I asked them if they could at least send me an email, so those certificates in electronic form, And guess what? They did. So eventually, yeah, I got those certificates a few years, a few weeks ago.
Just a few weeks
A few weeks ago, yes.
Wow.
So I just came up with this idea. I decided to eventually write them asking if they can do this, complaining about the Moscow school.
That's really cool.
And so, yeah, my personal experience with the UK organizations in the Scottish dancing field has been very positive. And they've been very supportive, and the Royal Scottish Country Dance Society answered my call to basically stop cooperating with the Russian schools. And before that, a few Russian schools had been listed on the website of the Royal Scottish Country Dance Society, just like ours. Ours was the only one from Ukraine, and there were a few Russian schools. And after my very angry letter, which I wrote them like 40 days after the start of the full-scale invasion, asking them, would you please react somehow to this situation? Why are you still cooperating? So they were still trying to keep coming to dancing events organized by Russians. So I asked them, and I almost blackmailed them in terms of, if you keep cooperating with the Russian schools, we will stop being your members and cooperating with you. And because they are, first of all, good people, and second of all, they wanted to keep the only Ukrainian school of Scottish country dancing, like their members and partners, they agreed to, and so the Ukrainian school is still on their website, and there's no Russian school there.
Awesome. Thank you for that. I wanted to applaud with the mics in my hands. Okay, give me a second.
I believe it's a fair exchange to have Ukrainian schools there and not to have Russians anymore. So that's a good job.
Thank you. Sure. I wanted to specify, was it, like you said, a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
They actually gave you that certificate, right?
I can even show you them.
So, was it before or after Zelensky signed the ratification of the agreement with Great Britain? 100-year agreement. Is it connected to that?
I don't think so. It was after that, but I don't think so that they're connected.
They knew something.
They had their insight. You know, the anonymous source in the Ukrainian Rada, or maybe Office of the President. They provided them with that info. Let's show it.
It's one of the 3 certificates. Yeah.
Wow, July 2011. And Anastasiia had to wait for it for 14 years.
Не пройшло 15 років.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you gotta say it in English.
How do I say it in English? So only 14 and something years have passed.
Yeah, not even 15 years passed.
Also, the sword dance. The sword dance is one of the most demanding dances if you do it properly. So the dancing on 2 crossed swords.
So guys,
And the last one.
This one is
Scottish lilt. It requires a different outfit, and it's also a very nice dance.
What I wanted to say, that no one donated after that. So
I guess it wasn't all that good.
You should, Steffen. I wasn't mean to be mean. I'm just a clumsy person, you know. I just wanted to say that you guys need to. I would love to see it again, and I know that they would love to donate, and we will see more donations. So I want to remind you, those of you who are just joining, Anastasiia just did a Scottish dance for us. She will do it for every $100 donation. If you donate $200, she will do the double dance. So instead of 32 steps, she will do 64. Will you?
I will, and I also want to say that I showed you the first step of the Highland fling dance, and the next couple of steps are my favorite actually, and they will be like more interesting. So they will be different. So I will show you 4 steps, and if we have more than $400 donation, I will repeat again, and you can even choose one of the 4 steps that you prefer.
You know, I wanted to read the message from Yola Swaggins. He says, I'm happy and amazed to know Ukrainians are learning Scottish language and culture. And the blow of the head emoji there. Yeah, I just in particular want to mention the messages of this Scottish guy who actually donated $100. Oh, we just got $200 from Brian R.
Yes, thank you, Brian. Okay.
Thank you, Brian. Raffle tickets for Anastasiia.
Thank you,
so,
Brian.
Are you taking the tickets for the patch, Anastasiia? Brian gave it to you.
Let me decide if I win it, okay? What I do with the
You
patch.
actually are totally fine to take it.
But I will decide afterwards,
it will
in
be
case I win,
fair.
because usually I don't win anything in raffles.
No, yeah, why not? Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much for gifting the tickets to Anastasiia, and thank you for your donation. So, guys, so far we raised $320. Only 180 left to raise. And what? And I would love to see you in the chat too, Brian, if you can. Thank you. Dana says, I am learning Irish. It is so interesting. Sorry. It is so interesting. I said so interesting. So. Okay, and you're doing it off camera all the time, taking off your vyshyvanka. What does it say? Lugnasad, Школа кельтських танців. So that's the name of the school, the Ukrainian school.
This is the branded T-shirt, and this is our logo.
How does it? So it's a
it's L.
clover, and what's the flower?
It's the thistle. It's the symbol of Scotland. Thistle.
I didn't know.
Yes.
So Irish and Scottish, right? So thistle actually grows in Ukraine too, right?
Так, але трошки інші види, бо вони є різні.
That's interesting. Let's go.
While Anastasiia is in process of being ready, I'd like to say that people in the chat would need some introductions from Steffen and Anastasiia. Like, what do they do in life? Introductions.
Introductions.
Yeah, because like, who are you? What do you do? Why are you here?
Oh, wait, Wait, yeah, they know.
Yeah, because I saw a comment that someone knows me, and they're wondering who are other people.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm actually flattered that someone knows me and not knows Steffen.
No, you've been on the stream way longer than I ever have.
So, we need the music. You have it? Awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's good. Let's go.
Are you ready?
Well, yes.
Якщо що, той столик не видно. Можна спокійно проходити. Проходьте. Wait, put it on pause, Lina.
Всередину, наліво і в кінець там метал.
So, what do we do? We dance. Not we, you dance.
From the start, from the beginning.
Started from the beginning. Thank you.
freedom.
No, Steffen. Good job, Anastasiia. So it was 64 steps?
Yes.
Yeah.
64 jumps.
Jumps. 2 steps. 64 steps is a lot, yeah. Yeah, thank you for taking that.
Nice workout for me.
Oh yeah. And it gives you energy.
I love it.
So yeah, really, it's like today is a special day for you.
This?
Which one?
The camera.
Sorry, Lina. It was like finger slipped, I guess. Okay, so
It was beautiful.
Thank you.
it was indeed beautiful.
And I believe it's pretty hard to jump and keep both your hands above your head. Like, This requires core muscles to work.
Yeah,
a lot.
but the most difficult part is still for the legs and especially the feet. It's not that difficult to hold my arms like that. Well, for me, it's
while jumping, for me it
while
would be
jumping.
hard.
Yes, and also the floor here is not is less than perfect. With let's say, yeah.
The site says Rick needs to do the dance now. No, thank you. My
1,000 donation from one person.
no, I just can't because my feet joints are a bit traumatized. So I better not do it because I may end up falling and not standing up again for quite some time. But thank you for mentioning that. Numpty Bumpty, hello to you. Rick, thanks for the package as a posty. Love Usik stamps. Oh, awesome, you got it. Accordion dance. Yeah, вибач. Вибач, це не я робив.
How about break dancing?
What?
Break dancing.
Break dancing. Even easier. No, I guess so. I mean, I guess not.
Robot dance.
I have a question now to the rollers.
By the way, you need to see this. Rollers were applauding.
Thank you so much.
How many applause?
I'm so happy you liked it. I hoped it looked rather powerful. I was trying to put all my energy into it because it should be done like that. Very strong and powerful.
I bet it would sound amazing in hard shoes.
No, you can't dance this in hard shoes. They need to be soft ones because you need to keep your feet as close to the supporting leg as possible, and you would hurt yourself. So it can't be done. This one can be done in hard shoes.
How do you call these special
Shoes? These shoes are called gillies, actually. These are gillies. Gillies. Yes.
Just gillies.
Yes.
It's like ghillie suit.
Exactly.
Gillies. By the way, Brett Up the Grove, thank you for the super chat, $5. It says, wishing Frankie my dog's Fred. My dog's friend from the dog park. Happy birthday. They can't wait it for his birthday day party this afternoon. HB Frankie. Thank you, Brett.
Which of the steps you liked better? So I done
First or the
first.
second
These were the second and the third. So which of the three? Yes.
Which of the three? Okay,
So-
you need to be an expert on that to actually identify because, you know.
I was just enjoying it. Like,
But I mean, if someone wants to see a specific step, one of those three, I will show you another one, the fourth one, the last one, from the basic Highland fling. But if you'd like to see a specific one and would like to donate $100 for that, please let me know. Let us know.
Come on, Ray, give us a Ukrainian haka dance. What's a haka dance? Is it?
I believe it's something from New Zealand.
He says Ukrainian haka dance. New Zealand would love to see it. Okay, got it. Yeah, you're right. Because the message was ending with New Zealand. I just didn't read the end of it. Okay, we had two more donations. $20 from Jason Slobodyan for nephews, and $10 from Pyra Kurt. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. 2 times because it was 2 donations.
That's fair.
Thank you. Okay, Героям слава. So guys, in total today we raised $350. That's 150 left to raise.
1 hour. Yay.
And if you donate $100, I remind you, Anastasiia will do 1 step accordingly. If you want to see 2 steps, she will do it for $200. Yeah. Okay. So. It would break my ankles, Yola Swaggin says. The same, yeah, it probably will break mine. Realist channel on the internet. Slava Ukraini, Героям слава. Yeah, I totally agree that my channel is the realest on the internet. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe there's someone who has the even realer, I don't know if it's the word, channel than me. But you never know. You need to go through all of them.
I think it's real enough.
It's real enough, yeah. It's real enough.
No one is delusional here.
Yes. So, guys, I actually wanted to talk politics today. Not only... what?
My topic.
My topic. Are you sure?
Maybe it's Ukrainian politics, so maybe not my topic.
It's actually international politics. We have a first question. Tune, are you in the chat? Let me see if you're still in the chat before I ask that question. But I wanted to talk about something else, not what Tune is asking, but I have a great reply for Tune. I will be first replying that, okay? Because I already have it in my head. Sure. I'm like, boom, and mic drop, and I go. Okay.
And stream ads.
And stream ends. Yes, I am. She's here. Okay. So the question was next. The question was, Rick, do you think... it was actually addressed to me. Okay. This is why I have all the rights to answer first. So, Rick, do you think the Russians, with Z, of course, Russians, are getting more aggressive because they are under pressure? It's actually the opposite. They are getting more aggressive because they are not under enough pressure. These motherfuckers understand only force, strength, and they will keep backing down only when they receive not just some response with words. Their planes need to explode, their planes need to burn, and their pilots should drown somewhere in the Baltic Sea or become a fucking jello somewhere on the soil of the European countries. Only then those motherfuckers will become less aggressive.
Yes,
this is a lot of weakness
Yes.
that Europe is demonstrating, and America, of course. America is not even demonstrating weakness.
It's a
America
stupidity.
is demonstrating cooperation with the terrorists.
I would
right
call
now.
it a strategic incoherence.
Strategic incoherence.
Yeah.
Nice one.
But there was a time in 2015 where Russia violated Turkey's airspace 5 times, and on the 5th time, they shot down the jet, and then they never did it again.
Exactly.
So it's like, I don't know exactly how many times now Russia has violated NATO airspace, but I think it's getting close to the 5th time. So you can say, okay, first 4 times are for free, 5th time.
No, it was a few dozen actually over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'm talking about the last couple weeks, the last days. Like, I'm not talking about.
Still more.
Yeah.
All NATO is always not talking about the whole. You
Yes.
know, they are totally. But it was only one time this week. But it was only one time today. You know, like we shouldn't escalate. Let's.
Yeah,
do
that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
consultations.
I'm anticipating that if they do it again, something is going to get chopped down. But let's see. Who knows?
Yep, Turkey is in NATO. I totally agree. So, Lina, your response to the weakness of Europe.
Yeah, I have nothing to add to your position, Rick. They need to be pushed away by real strength, not conversations and compromises.
Yep.
And I like Steffan's argument about Turkey. Like, yeah, if you show them that you have strength and you're not afraid of them and you are pushing them back, they are like, okay, we're not messing with these guys. So it's like easy.
Yeah, if you tell them fuck off, they will fuck off.
It's like, hi, I'm a
I mean,
Russian jet.
by
I'm
doing-
entering
yeah.
your airspace. Hi, I'm a surface-to-air missile. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of conversation would be perfect.
Conversation, yeah.
I call that the Russian conversation. Short and to the point.
Any thoughts on Angola? Diano in the chat asks, what about Angola?
What is going on there?
Like the African country, Angola? Why?
Yeah, maybe just the thoughts. Maybe nothing is going on there. Maybe that person is from Angola and just wants to know our
Any
thoughts.
thoughts of
Unfortunately,
Yevpatoria?
we do not have the expertise to talk about Angola.
Does this
Sorry.
person have any thoughts about Papua New Guinea? Just out of curiosity.
You know what I just discovered about Angola, guys? It has a bandera symbol flag.
Yay!
Give me a second. Look, it's... Hey, it was just showing it to me.
Bandera. It's
You mean red and black?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Albania-
trying
Albania
to
also
support
has
the
one.
important Polish narrative of bandera symbols, you know.
Sorry, yeah. Bandera flag.
Angola, come on! I just had it here. It was showing me the emoji here, and now it's not showing. So let's go here and type Angola here. Yeah, you see?
Yeah, red and black. Ooh.
But it looks like a Soviet.
Yeah, it's like a combination of the Ukrainian resurgent army and
The space and
sickle
time.
hammer from the flag of the Soviet Union.
No, Angola
So
used to be
guys-
communist, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be. They still have this flag, right?
Yeah, of course. But it's,
Are you sure it's used to be?
yes, it used to be. Yes, there are a bunch of like Texan businessmen who go there all the time. They're very they're, I don't want to say capitalist, but yes, it's not communist.
But I believe it's not the pure
Vietnam.
red color. It's more like raspberry.
But
red.
wait, Vietnam might not be like a communist state.
It's called communist. The Communist Party is still in power in Vietnam, but no, they're not communist anymore.
But did you see they're collaborating with Russia?
Vietnam.
Are you sure they're not? Well, they might not be like the real communist because real communism doesn't exist. Okay.
Yeah, not even in China. Yeah.
But they are in the communist club, the club of motherfuckers like Russia, North Korea, China, and Vietnam is joining them.
No, Vietnam's been
Really?
actually a relatively good
Lately.
US ally lately.
No, actually-
Vietnam's very anti-China.
I'm disappointed.
They have a direct conflict with. I don't think that's correct, Rick.
But that's
I think you think of
that
India.
summit they had. No, Vietnam. The summit
Yeah.
they had with like they're joining forces lately. Like just like India is joining them with China.
So I would argue just because you go to a conference, doesn't necessarily mean that you're on the same team. Like
Yeah,
how many conferences
yeah.
have we had with India?
But it's already like a gesture of maybe warming up the relationship lately.
I guess, but I would argue that's where they've been this whole time, right? They're not in the Western camp, but I wouldn't say they're pro-China either.
Okay.
I don't
but what
want
about
to. I'm an
pro-Russian?
optimist. I don't want to create like an overly pessimistic picture. Of
Yeah, but what about pro-Russian? Yeah, they are not pro-China. I'm not talking about being pro-China. I'm talking about being pro-Russian.
I'd say Vietnam's probably more neutral because Vietnam needs the USA on their side to counter China. And basically, if they're seen as becoming too pro-China, pro-Russian, then it's going to upset the countries like Australia, New Zealand, the US, and like in the Philippines. And Vietnam needs those countries. There's just the U.S.-Vietnam War, gets a ton of attention, right, because of the history, but China has a much longer history of violence and causing death in Vietnam than even the U.S. had. It's like 10 or 20 times greater. So there's this joke about the size of the memorials. Like there's a memorial in Vietnam about the U.S.-Vietnam War, but the Sino-Vietnamese War is much larger because of the history behind that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would just say I'm just trying to say it's good to take everything in context. I just want to say we don't necessarily have to panic. It's good to just
We're not panicking.
Yeah. I know Ukrainian. I'm talking about the chat. Like you guys are Ukrainian. You guys don't panic about anything. I know. But.
Also from my experience, if I can add to that, I attended a couple of conferences on banking a few years ago, and one of the speakers was a very kind of progressive Ukrainian banker who moved to Vietnam to help them develop their banking system, and he was telling that the regulatory environment for banking and business in general in Vietnam was even more progressive than in Ukraine, and then Ukraine has to learn from Vietnam. So Vietnam tries to be pro-business and pro-international trade because it really, as Steffen said, it tries to be economically independent at least, and I guess geopolitically as well. But it has to have this economic base for that.
It's the same with BRICS. It's like it's not it's an economic cooperation. It's not a military alliance. Can you ever imagine I was saying India and Pakistan are now in the same BRICS organization. Really? Brazil, Russia, India, China. India and China have literally fought a war in the last 20, 30 years. They've killed each other.
So they kind of have to be friends against their common foes.
Yeah, so it's like
I mean, якби там друга.
The spirit of Bandera.
Ворог мого ворога мій друг.
It's people compare BRICS and NATO. I'm they're not even remotely similar at all.
Yeah, absolutely, and not a formal organization anyway in the first place. And I also wanted to comment on Dana's question in the chat. Any thoughts on Troyeshchina?
Yeah, I saw it.
Troyeshchina, I love Troyeshchina.
I guess this question wasn't meant to be a serious one, but I have a very serious answer. So I think Troyeshchina is beautiful, especially since I have a painting by one of the modern Ukrainian artists, Franchuk, which I bought at a charity event in 2015. It's called Troyeshchina. it depicts Troyeshina in very beautiful colors, and it's hanging on the wall of my kitchen, and I love it. So Troyeshina is especially beautiful for me on that painting. I see it every day.
Do you have a photo of it with you, maybe, on the phone?
I'll try to find it, actually, yeah.
Thank you. I would love to see it. So, Yellowswagen said, I went to Vietnam in 2007. They had elections going on. And the police told the family I was staying with to keep an eye on me in case I got kidnapped for some political reason. Was kind of weird. I think that could really happen to you. Wow, that's beautiful. Steffen, did you see it?
I did not.
Can you show it to rollers too?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
So I'm going to make the argument, all Ukrainians think I'm crazy when I actually think I like Troyeshina more than I like Obolon.
Troyeshina is okay.
I like it.
Hating Troyeshina is outdated.
Yeah. No, I think it's better than Obolon, honestly. I know it's my own crazy opinion. I like Troyeshina better.
You know, what good?
Troyeshina is
what
full
is
of young
good about
families.
Obolon? I mean,
from a city planning perspective, the layout of both are the exact same, more or less. The only problem is that Troyeshina doesn't have a metro.
Obolon has metro, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only difference. But I would argue that taking
Obolon
everything
is
else,
ugly.
at least Troyeshina is cheaper, so it's the same setup but way less cost. So for me, I'm like, yeah, go to Troyeshina. Why not?
So what?
I think in terms of infrastructure, not aside from metro, Obolon is more like. Yeah.
I went to Troyeshina. I was like a celebrity there.
Yeah, and someone was commenting.
It's like, what are you doing in Troyeshina? Are you lost?
Painting. Yeah. So I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you. Colin in the house, I guess. Yes, Colin. Hello. How
Hi,
you
Colin.
doing? Show us what you got. Donate $100 and you will see what Anastasiia got.
Show me what you got.
Guys, I remind you that today Anastasiia here offers us a Scottish dancing, and it's so freaking beautiful. She already did 3 steps. One step is 32 jumps, and that means she already did 96 jumps. So she can actually do more for you, but you need to donate. We still need to raise at least $150. It would be awesome to raise more, but we'll see how it goes. So guys, with every donation, you're also buying the tickets for this beautiful patch of the 92nd Brigade. You see the coat of arms it has there on yellow. It's so freaking beautiful. One of the best patches we ever had on the raffle.
I'll put it.
Thank you. Thank you for that installation, Lina. So, you know what? I wanted to discuss one topic with you that is actually being discussed more and more in Ukraine since the winter is coming. So, the winter is coming. Have you heard it? Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though I did not watch that series.
With U. Zima.
Zima.
Zima. So, guys.
I'm not Nadia.
What I wanted to discuss, a lot of Ukrainian experts, like any kind of people who monitor the Russian strikes, say that they, with the change of the tactics, they really are ready to bring us the blackout this winter, this autumn and winter.
That Russians are ready to bring us blackouts.
Yes, that they actually developed the tactics to destroy our electricity infrastructure.
Okay.
And we will probably see the blackout this winter.
Now I have a point.
That wasn't a high five.
That's like a race.
So what I wanted to say, on the good note, I think they really have this chance, but we also are capable to do the same with them. You see how their oil refineries are burning? They might as well bring it to their own power plants, because it's going to be easy for us to do the same to them what they are planning to do to us. So yes, it's going to be a hard winter, but not only for Ukraine.
I don't think we would attack electricity infrastructure
We
because it touches civilians in Russia, and we are not the kind of people who.
Lina, there's a problem. It's either us or them. in this case,
But
if they will really bring blackout to us.
Well, I would love to see that. Believe me, maybe I'm like the first person who is standing in the line to see they haven't blackout. But I'm not sure we are going. Like, I'm not saying we're not capable of. I have a strong belief in us. It's just about I'm not sure we would. And the comment of blackouts this winter. I believe if we survived the autumn and winter 2022, we would survive any other blackout in the future.
Yeah, I'm not like trying to be pessimistic or something. You see, I'm instead trying to say that
Yes.
you dare, and you will get it yourselves, Russians. But I see Steffen wants to say something.
I kind of like agree and disagree. Like, I think I'm somewhere in the middle of you guys. I think what I could see Ukraine doing is going specifically after Moscow's electricity because that's the capital. But they're not going to go after like Yekaterinburg or something like that. It would be like, hey, if you're going to cause blackouts, we're going to like cause blackouts in the core because that's the support that Putin needs most to continue this war.
Yeah, we don't.
So I could see that.
We don't need to black out the whole Russia, of course. Just the strategic points where they produce weapons,
Just a
where
little.
they train soldiers. Like, we can do it in just some points, on some important points. Robert Jonestar, thank you for 20 gifted memberships. And Jana, thank you very much for 14 ZAR, which is the South African currency. I love this combo of guests. I also love it.
I love it too.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining me today. I really would like now to hear from you. What do you think about the possible blackout this winter?
I agree. Well, first of all, I agree with Steffen regarding targeting Moscow, but on the other hand, Moscow is obviously the best protected. Yes, the most protected, and so I guess it's a completely different, scale of the task to actually bring the damage to it. But I hope that our military authorities and commanders actually think how to do this and try to find out the solution for that. So, because I think eventually we will get to that. In terms of the blackout, well, honestly, my family and I had been prepared for a blackout last winter. Well, I mean, last winter.
Yeah, we were anxiously expecting.
We were anxiously expecting, and we were prepared to actually move out of Kyiv and spend the whole winter in my mom's ancestral village. We bought like a truck of wooden bricks for the heating, and since we stayed there for a few months after the full-scale invasion, so it would not be a problem for us, and I guess, we will survive anyway. We have to.
It's interesting that you talk about the previous winter because I'm thinking of the winter before the previous one. I was preparing
It was more difficult.
like maximum at that winter,
Yeah.
but no, wait.
Last winter was not as
summer.
bad. Last winter was not as bad as the previous one.
Last summer
yes,
was bad.
last summer was
Last
most difficult
this is
when
why
we had the blackouts for
I
6 to 10 hours in a row during the hottest day of the summer. So that was, I guess, the most challenging.
I think you're right, and I was also preparing myself together with my family for the blackout last winter,
yeah.
not the one before the last one, because after the summer we had, I thought the winter is going to be the same.
Yeah.
Because it was like no way Russians won't try to do it.
And you know what's like? Okay, after this summer, I thought, okay, the winter is gonna be harsh, and I spared some money. And instead of buying, I don't know, shoes, winter coat, or everything, I bought electric station.
Yeah.
Guess how many times I used it?
Two.
Around, yeah.
I bought it, I think, a year ago, in September, after the most difficult days of that last summer. But I used it quite a few times, and I thought I would need to use it the whole winter, but I didn't. So anyway, so I'm prepared. My family is as well.
My EcoFlow that Rollers provided me with, thank you so much, Rollers. I never asked for it. It was that bad summer. I bought myself a laptop to start stream from the laptop because it consumes less energy. and I thought I'm gonna just do it like this, but they told me, Rick, shut up and take our money. So they raised money themselves. They sent it to me, and I had to buy an EcoFlow, a big one, which is enough to power the computer for 5 hours and even more, because there's an additional station that comes with it. So like, it's a big EcoFlow for 2000 watt hours, so I can actually plug in the heater to it. Of course, it's going to be decharged pretty fast, but it even is capable to heat up my room. And
So it will keep you alive.
Yeah, but the additional battery is the same size, so it can actually double me the time of the capacity. So it's a pretty awesome, awesome thing
Device.
for this winter, rollers. Thank you so much.
An investment in your future. Yeah, and I remember that actually one of the first streams I had on your channel, I had from my friend's apartment because they had a different schedule for power outages. That's really nice. Nice things to remember, but not nice in the moment to be there at the moment. Any new donations?
No, you won't believe it, but we didn't have any donations for 23 minutes, guys.
Wow.
23 minutes with no donations. Or was it 1 hour and 23 minutes? No, just 23 minutes. But I wanted to say that we still need to raise $150 at least. And I remind you that I would love to see Anastasiia dancing again. For that, you gotta donate $100. If you have the capacity, of course. If you have the budget, the means, the whatever words you can use here. Dana says, I used to get on the nerves on the baristas last summer when working in cafe. I was also doing that in the first winter in 2022. I was working either in coffee shops or on the gas station. It's a gas station nearby, and I went there. They also had electricity all the time. They had a huge generator there, so I was really sometimes working on a trash bin. They have these big trash bins, and there's no space other than that, so I put my laptop there and work on the trash can. So guys, maybe it will come a day then that I will do the stream from the trash bin and the car station. Sorry, car station? Gas station.
Yeah, I also have such memories. October, November, December of 2022, I tried to work from each and every coffee place in my district, and all the outlets were taken by other people trying to work, and I had to go to another district and working. Once I was working from McDonald's, fighting for a place with other people. Really insane.
Were you really yelling at them?
No. I was just pushing with my elbows, trying to work and protect my outlet from them.
But I think this time we are all better prepared.
Of course.
Anyway,
of course,
so that's why I'm not really
And
concerned.
that's actually, what differs us from Russians. They are not prepared for what is coming to them if they decide to do it to us. So in Ukraine, Ukrainians already have the winter of
500 power banks.
winter of 2022, summer of 2024. We have all this experience. We have EcoFlows at our homes. We have generators. Our house,
Each
for
coffee
example.
place has a generator as well.
Yeah, I live in a pretty tall house, and we together all piled up some money, inhabitants of the house, and we bought a big generator. And now, when we don't have electricity, we have elevator working. Yes, it's only one of 3 elevators, but it's working. We have water being pumped. So we have water in our taps, and we also have heating in winter, thanks to that generator. So we Ukrainians are prepared. Come and get us.
There was a question about $80 donations.
What donations?
$80.
$80 donation. Hey Rick, how about I add $80 more to my first donation to make it 100 to see Anastasiia dance? I think Anastasiia will go for it.
Yes.
Yeah, please go for it. $80 more. Slobodan donated.
Agreed. Thank you.
First 20 already. Jason, thank you. I'm waiting for your donation, and then Anastasiia will dance. Rick, when we started having regular power outages in South Africa, restaurants started installing power outlets at their tables. Power outlets? What is a power outlet? Do you know?
Like the outlets to plug.
Like to plug it in. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you see, guys, it always comes with experience. If you already have experience, you're not that scared and you can really withstand everything. Okay, Jan, I got it. Thank you. So, Leah B. traveling. Oh, just Leah B. now. Thank you for that super chat. It says, can't donate through PayPal, so I'll pay wages. Match me and donate over there. This money is not considered as donation. Sorry, Leah, but
there is another donation there mentioned in the chat from Robert. Robert
donated to the base, $150. Let me see it. Sorry, Leah, but the money from super chats are not considered donations. This is a support of my work, and I basically take it as part of my salary. So, unfortunately, it doesn't count as donation. But anyway, Steffen uses that sound for super chats too. So at least you got the ka-ching sound.
The way I see it is more money is flowing into Ukraine. And here's honestly my argument, Rick. Can I ask if it's okay? Like approximately how much do you with these donations? How much you earn a year? Is that okay to ask?
Once again, what?
With these super chats, how much do you have to fund yourself? Is it okay to ask, or is it private?
Yeah. I'm actually pretty open about this, and I actually can tell you guys about this month's income on YouTube. So my average income on YouTube was $2,000. Okay. Lately, because of these bugs, it went down to if I wasn't asking for donations for the super chats and gifted memberships, Rollers that Rollers provided me with, thank you guys, it went to about $1,500. So right now I checked the analytics today. This month I already am on 1,625. So only about $400 left to for you to throw at me with super chats and gifted memberships to let me get to the average income. So guys, please, if you can buy any, I'll be grateful.
So I'm going to tell you something. Investing, when you talk about funding Rick's salary, investing in Rick, if you're not Ukrainian, is about the best return on money you're ever going to get for supporting Ukraine. It's very simple. Rick has raised over $1 million so far for the Ukrainian army and all this effort and everything for Ukraine. And basically, if you do some quick math, that's let's say $333,000 a year approximately, right? Because it's been a bit longer than 3 years. That means
I was raising only for 2.5 years.
Okay, but let's simplify the math just a little bit, okay? Just so basically
33 for a year,
and you compare it to your annual salary you get, that is a 13,000% return on their investment. So for every dollar you give Rick, you are sending more than $13,000 to Ukraine. I'm not a financial advisor, but that is a good return on investment, So yes, fund Rick. Wow. And Rick is a money-making machine for Ukraine. So never see this as a extra bonus. This is one of the best investments you can make in Ukraine ever. So please,
thank you so much. Thank you. It's a very flattering statement, but I know you don't want to flatter me. You really believe in this.
I do.
As an investment professional, I confirm.
High five.
And actually, Ukrainian IT professionals also consider donating to Ukrainian army as a best investment in their life. Before you say anything, I unfortunately gotta leave you. Yeah,
Shit.
I have an alarm.
So what I wanted to say that you maybe have an extra 2 minutes to see Anastasiia doing the dance.
Yeah, for that
awesome.
I have a few minutes.
Do you want to
play the music as well?
Awesome. So let's do it right now.
Yep.
So we had $80 from Jason. He said from my nephews. This time it's not. Oh shit! It's the. Come on, work, motherfucker. Роз'єм відходити почав. So there's no sound right now. Okay, let's go. Let's carry the camera all the way there. Oh my god, I'm wobbly. Look at this. Woo.
do the 2 steps because we've had
Yeah, we had 150. So 2 steps.
2 steps.
Two.
So I think I will do the same 2 that I did before.
Please do. Same 2. Okay, so guys, the music. I think we can start the music.
Yes.
Woo! Thank you very much. It was amazing. High five. We were here. Okay, let's go.
Good job.
Good job. And okay, so Lina has to run.
Lina has to
So we gotta ask her to say to give us the final speech for
give
tonight.
you final speech.
Final speech. You're good at speeches, so I
On
think
which
I can
topic?
put this pressure on you.
On which topic?
Anything like what we talked about today, what you see for the end of autumn and winter, and what are your hopes and dreams?
Okay.
And from me, a question: when the next ghillie suit knitting is going to happen? Because I would like to join.
I believe sometime in October because I leave to Odessa this Friday and gonna be there a whole week, so it will be the beginning of October already. Yeah, we gotta like be on.
Let me know.
Da. So yeah, I will let you know because we desperately need people working on ghillie suits and masking nets at Kitty Pictures. So if any one of you is planning to come to Ukraine and to be helpful, you don't need to know the language. You don't need to have like any special skills. We teach you there. It's a great community over there. That's nice and warm and welcoming, and we have tea, coffee, and cookies. So really, you just have to come and to spend a few hours per week at
They're
least.
so lucky to have you.
Thank you.
I mean, you're advocating for them without like being a part of the team or you just like this initiative and you go promote it. And considering that you yourself have international friends, you're traveling abroad, you can bring them a lot of people.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Be
And that's a great
useful
job.
the way I can. Yeah. So that's the message for rollers. The first message. The second, please continue donating to Rick and to other fundraisers, but firstly to Rick.
High five, thank you.
Yeah, because as we all said, this is the best investment in your future and safety of your countries and your families, of course.
Your countries, your kids, your nephews, your loved
your
ones.
pets.
Yep.
Yeah, for me, as I said, I am going to have a rest a bit in Odessa, be closer to Crimea. On October, I'm having a birthday. I'm not sure what specifically I'm gonna do because I had a plan to make a huge ghillie suit meeting, like to bring all my friends, maybe I don't know, 15, 20 people to Kitty Pechersk and to weave over there together. But I'm not sure if it's possible because they have like some people working there, so it maybe will be not enough.
Too crowded.
Yeah, so I decided maybe I will split my friends into 2 groups and take them separately. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely.
Some will be having will be celebrating birthday somewhere without you, and some will be knitting with you.
No, everyone has to celebrate my birthday with me.
What date is it?
29.
29.
I also have it in October.
Oh, what day?
What date?
14th.
13. 14. Okay,
14th,
that's the day.
29th.
No, 16th.
It used to be the day of the defenders.
Yeah, because
since 2015 to 2021, I think, because or
Yeah,
22.
because in 2019 I was trying to get my Ukrainian passport, like freshly done Ukrainian passport, from like the governmental building, and they were closed on October 14th. That's why I remember.
And now they switched to the first to October
Yeah.
1st because of the change in the church calendar.
Okay,
Because it has to do with
makes
Pokrova.
sense. So yeah, my speech is taken some time. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna create something also like to interact with you on that occasion. I'm gonna come up with some ideas. Yeah, gonna go continue learning Crimean and Tatar language.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Lina. And
I mean, do you do this on your own at home?
No,
Or do you
with the
attend
teacher. Yeah,
lessons?
yeah.
Oh, why?
but is it online?
Yep.
Okay.
He'll tell me more. Okay.
Okay.
So $20 donation from Andreas Lach. Much love and respect to you, friends. Tickets, please. Awesome. So $50 only left to raise.
Woohoo! And I didn't even do any push-ups yet.
Yeah, Anastasiia is taking
Honestly, you're being a champ.
Physical activity
Yes.
today.
I think we all would rather see Anastasiia dance than see me do push-ups. So.
I need to do some more.
Thank you, Steffen, for providing me with this electric powers.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening, those in Europe, and a nice something, those in US. I don't know what time it's in US.
I think the middle of the day.
Okay, have a nice day.
Okay, then we give you hugs and let you go. Thank you very much, Lina.
Thank you for inviting me.
It was a pleasure. You want to sit here, Vyshivanka man?
Nice to meet you.
Re-meet you. I've met you before.
See you.
Oh, sorry. Nerd.
Okie doke. So, no, you're moving too far away. Come closer. Yes.
Stefan, I think
Yes.
Stefan needs to come closer to me.
No. Stefan doesn't need. I will turn the camera. Yeah, you should sit here. So
Everyone wants to be close to me. What can I say?
Oh, nice.
I mean, it makes sense. We're Vyshivankas. Owls, so. It's Vyshivanka energy.
Yeah, it's much better. Yep, exactly. I'm only not the one. I actually was thinking to wear Vyshivanka, but for some reason I reached my, how do you call this? Wardrobe?
Yeah.
I reached into it and took this t-shirt because I like it.
How amazing would that have been if like we just all shut up wearing Vyshivankas just by coincidence?
yeah.
That would
We
be
needed to
like
pre-agree.
major Rickbot energy.
We
It's a
needed.
conspiracy. It's a Vyshivanka conspiracy.
Yep. So, what we have in the chat? Yana, that's funny. I used to work with Irish guys that listened to a radio program in Boston called Celtic Sojourn. Irish Celtic and Scottish music all day. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Andres, thank you once again for your donation. Jeanette, thank you so much for 20. Our 2D2 sounds began to pop up. So I wanted to say thank you to Tuna Ottoson for 5 gifted memberships earlier. I was busy giving Lina a chance to give a speech. This is why I didn't mention it. Lunar Verge. Hi, how are you guys doing? We're doing good. We're in Ukraine. We're raising funds for Ukrainian army because we need to see Europe being free and not enslaved by Muscovite horde.
Yeah.
And later they will go further. When they enslave all, they won't be able to do it, of course, because we won't let them. But if they enslave Europe, they will go enslave Africa. They actually already doing it. They will maybe go and enslave more and more countries. They will never enslave China, though.
It's more likely the opposite way.
China is already
China
enslaved.
already bought
them.
everything.
So it's like enslaver is being enslaved. It's very, very interesting with those creatures that unfortunately are not humans anymore. And we're talking about Russians.
Can I talk
Declan.
a little bit about history really quick on this topic? Like, if it's
Let's do it.
topic. So I want to say, like, after World War II was like probably the best chance we ever had for world peace, right? Because basically most of the world had come together to defeat the Nazis, and we had that opportunity, and then Russia said no, and they started the Cold War by forcing. Taking over half of Europe, right, and then refusing to let people have. They didn't give the countries back to the people, right? And think about how much suffering happened because of the Cold War, right? And now the Ukraine war, and to extent the Afghanistan war, right? Because Afghanistan got messed up when if you look at how Afghanistan looked like before the Soviet Union invaded, right? It was a fairly progressive. If you can look up images, women could wear what they wanted. It was a fairly progressive country. And then
like Iran before the Islamic Revolution.
Yeah, and basically they invaded, and then the Taliban ended up coming to power, and then 9/11 happened, and then the U.S. went into Afghanistan, and you can trace so much of the shit today back to Moscow. It's like it's literally it's the part of the Axis that was never defeated, because even though they were the victors of World War II, they started World War II when they officially started World War II when they went into Poland. And it's I really think if you can basically destroy Moscovia, whatever you call it, I really think Moscovian Empire, you're really gonna be able to solve. It's everything goes around that. China's a problem, but you could make such an improvement in world peace, and you could actually make the UN maybe a functioning organization, because the UN was never going to work with whenever the Soviet Union or the Russian Federation is on the Security Council. But yeah, I just want to point that out, saying Ukraine obviously has a lot to be pissed about, but hell, the US has had to run a huge military for so long because of the Moscovian Empire. This might be amazing to hear. The U.S. is actually, technically, it's not legal in the U.S. to have a standing army. Every year, we have to pass a special law giving us permission to have a large standing army. So, it's called the National Defense. It's called the NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act, because our system was never meant for a strong army. If you look at our Constitution, so it's so much of our lives that people don't even realize around the world is negatively influenced by the Moscovian Empire. And I really think this is also why this needs to be explained to people. Because hey, all of your lives already kind of got ruined, and let me explain to you exactly how it started.
We have a Ukrainian defender in the chat. Dovbush is here. Alexei, who was... Alexei, we're really happy to see you. And tell us if your basic training is already running and how it is going, if it is. No, Jerry Berry is Dovbush. He spent 2.5 years in Russian captivity.
Oh, right.
And now he's coming back to serve in the army. After a year of rejuvenation, he's ready to defend Ukraine again. Thank you for that, Alexei. Thank you for your service. That was very cool. Why do we use just I think you should hold this one, and I'll speak into this one. So
my brain is not multitask. Sorry.
No problem. Mine too. So who did we have there? We had Lunar Verge actually being friendly. Thank you for that, Lunar Verge. Hi, I'm from Canada. Hello, Julie Clark. Let's talk to the chat now. I mean, I like talking to you guys, but engaging with the audience for at least 50 minutes of the stream will be fantastic.
No argument here. Let's see.
So, glory to Ukraine from James Sawyer. Thank you very much, James. Glory to the heroes. And where are you from, James? Who else? Brigitte, hello, how you doing? Elbows up. Thank you, Julie Clark said that.
There's an interesting question about my hair.
What that question is?
Is your hair natural? I love it. I've wanted to ask for a while. I'm very pleased with your question, because yes, it is natural. I have not been dyeing it, and I have quite a lot of gray hair, because I started to have it since I was 20, and now I'm almost 40. Yeah.
I actually like the natural color.
I actually love it. How I'm becoming gray-haired naturally.
Silver fox, we say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and actually I keep getting compliments, and people being surprised by by how it looks because well they think I did something with my hair, so I dyed it. No, but you can't actually do this kind of hairstyle.
Except for the gray hair, it also has this kind of
silverish, bluish maybe,
bluish color. I mean, or tone. Yeah, probably a tone
maybe.
of your.
So thank you very much. I'm pleased.
Hair. So guys, $50 still to raise, and I see you're not in a hurry to get us to a $500 goal. We raised 450 on PayPal. We need to get to 500. So please donate what you can, when you can, but better in the next 48 minutes. Okay?
I know no one asked, but my hair is also natural.
It's also very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, and I see gray hair there too.
Yeah, I was gonna say this year I've started to grow my first gray hairs actually. So.
By the way, do you guys notice my gray hair?
Yeah, sure.
You see it?
Yes.
I mean,
Not until I actually look close.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a lot there, but it's my natural hair color is pretty similar to gray. This is why they're hiding there pretty well. I think you are all very beautiful. Probably you meant you think, not think.
So
It's about being Rick's favorite heterosexual. We joked about that off
I
stream.
was thinking about that, but I mean, I'll probably tell you off stream. Yeah.
Okay. No, I said heterosexual. Guys.
sounds intriguing. Yeah.
No, I mean
Everyone now wants to know what the nature of our relationship is, Rick.
Well, I'm married.
Happily married.
Happily
I'm
married.
sure.
That's first, and second, I'm a pretty dedicated person. So, I would never cheat on my wife, and this is why, basically, the intrigue should be kept.
Why would you want to do that anyway?
Yeah.
There should be no intrigue. That's what I needed to say, right? Because it's not really intriguing what I'm about to tell you. Yes, I've noticed in different lighting, it got blue, purple, and I just love that. I've had white
Thank
hairs
you.
and gray since about 9 years old. Wow. But majority is red. What's your question?
Someone asked, is Russia still attacking power plants and civilian buildings? Yes, every day. They just don't report it anymore because it's not new. If it happens every day, it's not news in the Western media.
Yeah, Lunar Verge, where are you from? I'm curious, because it seems like in your news, you don't get it, in your country's news. Julie Clark says, no, it's you are all beautiful, not thinking you all are beautiful, what? Not thinking you all are beautiful? No, it's you are all beautiful. It's controversial, it's statement and you say the opposite, then you say not. I'm curious. Julie, what do you mean? Right on, never betray the one you are with. Yeah. Euchrosexual, I thought. Yeah, ucrosexual. We made it up. Someone made it up. Was it Brett? No, Brett wasn't on the previous stream today, right?
Even
It's like he was joking about being my favorite heterosexual, and someone said Rick is ucrosexual. And I was like, what? What the hell does
I
it
don't
mean?
even know what that means, but I like it.
Yeah. Is it okay? Platonic relationship, RP Marston says.
Platonic.
Is it being ucrosexual?
Platonic, not platonic. It's radioactive.
Yeah, exactly.
She was talking to me, lol, James says. So, Julie Clark was talking to James when she was saying a statement and saying the opposite at the same sentence. You guys make me smile, Paul the Good Everett says. That's good.
This Lunar is from South Africa.
Getting old is not for cowards, Brigitte is saying. Welcome back, Jerry. Thank you for your service. Jerry, the Dolbush. I think Dolbush already left, right? Dolbush, you left. You're probably not in the chat anymore.
Yeah.
I dare you to give us a message.
So, just to Lunar, saying they're from South Africa, I'm not surprised to get this question because I'd say Russian propaganda is quite strong in South Africa.
Yeah.
And I think there's this maybe feeling there that people in Africa are saying, oh, the West is just as bad because of colonization. But I would argue, look, after World War II, the U.S. was one of the superpowers, and they told the European powers, if you want our support against the USSR, you have to decolonize. So like that's one reason why the decolonization happened. Russia never decolonized. Like the whole point, the thing that started the Cold War is that Russia not only kept their Soviet empire, they then enslaved half of Europe. So I genuinely, like, if you actually know the history, it's like embracing Russia because you don't like the West. That's like it's like saying you broke up with someone because of weight and then you start dating someone who's like 300 kilograms. Like, it makes no sense.
But the problem is that Africans perceive colonization only when it's the West and the Western empires colonizing them, and when white people specifically are colonizing the black ones. So they just don't get it when our diplomats are trying to explain to them, and our journalists, that actually Russia is also a colonial power. It's just a little bit different type of colonialism. And there is this American journalist who has been living and working in Ukraine, at least throughout the full-scale invasion. I'm afraid I will butcher his name. Yes.
Anyway, say it.
Daryl something. I'm sorry. I will need to check it and tell you the correct name. I'm sorry. I'm not prepared. But anyway, so
what is about him?
So he was researching the topic and explaining this difference in the types of colonization, and trying to, because he's of African origin. He is listened to, and what he says is more trustworthy to the Africans. So he's trying to explain why the Russian colonialism is actually basically the same thing that the West had been doing to them.
Is it maybe Philip Obagi?
No.
I was also going to say, here's the thing about Russians. They're all so white. Like... Yeah. And if you go into, like, for example, the Far East, the people are not white naturally, right? They look they look different, right?
Yeah, but the Muscovites are kind of white, and explaining to the Africans that white-ish Muscovites trying to colonize white Ukrainians. So for them, we look basically the same. They don't understand why this is colonialism, because this is the same continent, this is the same race.
People are enslaving white people. Is it even possible?
Yeah. So
with Russia,
it's like a South African.
I found the correct name: Terrell Jermaine Starr.
I have to tell you something about him, probably off the stream, to not really make it. But there are questions to him lately, and
really?
This guy has been pretty famous on Twitter for the last few weeks, not in a good way.
But not very helpful for our cause. I'm sorry.
Sorry, no problem. You didn't know.
I haven't been following closely everything he does, but I've listened to a couple of interviews with him, and they made sense to me.
Lately, he started doing clickbaits about the racism in Ukraine, really, like being anti-Ukrainian.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
that's
odd.
a change for me.
Yeah, so that dude is probably not really.
Yeah. I mean, I also understand, like, the U.S., right, obviously did some not so good things during the Cold War, right? Also getting involved in the governance of other countries. But something I try to point out to people is, like, you can't take this in a vacuum. You have to put this in the context of this competition that existed between the Soviet Union and the U.S. And it's not like there was this like innocent alternative, like, because in the states where the communists won, you had mass death, look at what happened in Cambodia, look what happened to Vietnam before they maybe turned it down a bit. So it's like yes, we did bad things, but a lot of those bad things were done to try to stop even worse things from happening. I mean, we often weren't successful, but it's like important that people have to understand that's the context of the time that we were in.
And also, you when trying to annex new countries and new territories, unlike the Russians. Yeah. So their whole idea is to keep expanding, occupying other lands and peoples, and enslaving them to throw them into a new war.
I mean, the U.S. even gave the control of the Panama Canal back to Panama. Like, when the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, the U.S. was like, hey, we can't we need to have the moral high ground here. So it's like this is something that was left over from when America was a bit more colonialist. Let's give it back to the Panamanians.
And
you
now
know?
Trump wants to take it
and
back.
Trump's gonna have his temper tantrum. Yeah, but-
Guys, so Sir Shum was saying Anastasiia, дякую. And Sir Shum, it's good to see you. I wanted to ask you to donate if you have the means, because we have a special offer today. Anastasiia has a special offer for you today. She is dancing the Scottish dance today. One step is 32 jumps. She already did 5 steps today. That means 32 by 5 is 160 jumps today, but she is willing to do more because she agrees with me that $450 is not enough today. We should at least go to 550. That means if you can donate 100 or more, she can do like twice more jumps for $200 or thrice time more jumps for $300.
What would you do for $1,000? Like if someone dropped $1,000 right now, what kind of dance would you do?
I would do the same. I would just break it in like a
few pieces.
Yeah.
Sets.
Sets. Yeah, I guess sets.
Is the
Because
word.
the whole dance consists of 4 steps. So I would probably do one full dance, then another one in like after a short break, and then just 2 more steps.
So guys, come on, let's.
I'm for it.
Let's let Anastasiia dance at least one more time today. So someone have to donate 100 or more dollars. Please do it. We still have 37 minutes to go. This stream will end in 37 and not later, because they are actually kicking us out of this place much faster lately.
Like they're getting sick of it.
They're getting sick of it, and they're just like, oh yeah.
I can maybe recommend an alternate location sometimes if you want, Rick, where it has very good bread. Just saying. That one place I told you about.
Place?
Yeah. If you ever need to change locations, or if they get too sick of you here, like I know a couple, you can even do it in my place sometime if you want.
Not all of them are sick of me, you know. That guy who was actually asking us if he should bring us the blankets because it might get cold. He loves us here, and
That's very nice of him.
only the newer guys who don't get the vibe, they are like being irritated. But the guy that is like, yeah, I think we got $10
this
from
is just
Tune.
random.
Thank you, Tune.
Tune donated $10 and said. and said
The
that.
R2D2 stuff is just random.
She said, all I can do today, ticket please. Awesome, Tune. A ticket for you. So, Sir Shum, as always, with your donation, you can get the tickets for this beautiful patch of the 92nd Brigade. Let me show it to you. It was actually dropping down behind the cup there. So, it's just fantastic. Look at the small coat of arms. They're visible there. Embroidered. 92nd Brigade. We haven't had anything like this before. This one is special. I mean, like, yeah, the form is standard. It's a shield form, and it has some pistols on it. We already had something like that, but it was never the bumblebee color, and it was never with such awesome embroidered tridents on it. Prometheus UA said, please tell the people about the Ukrainian dance called the hopak. It's often considered one of the most physically demanding dances in the world. So hopak is like a break dance. It's pretty demanding. So Anastasiia can tell you more about it, because I'm not very good at explaining the dance.
Well, I'm not an expert on that dance, but I would say that it's a combination of ballet and break dance, I guess. And in this dance, guys have to leap and make splits up in the air very high. And by the way, this jump is very similar to what they have in Highland dancing. I have never been able to do that, but actually in quite a few Highland dances you would need to end the dance with this splits
Splits jump. Yeah, so you basically
Шпагат, перпендикулярний шпагат.
basically you do splits
Up in the air.
Up in the air.
You need to jump like or at least 1 meter high, or maybe even more, and do the jump.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
at least in her park. In Highland, it's slightly lower.
Lurking and listening, love to Rick and all you rollers from Sally Lou's. And look what Steffan's emoji is being used. The one with biceps out of his
What?
sleeves.
I didn't know that one was available. What?
Does he have a few?
Yeah, no, he has a few.
Wow.
One of the
I have a push-up
few
character.
guests who have a few of them.
I didn't know that this one was available. Okay, I need to take advantage of this now.
Teresa Schlommer, thank you. She says, hello to you, Teresa. Where are you from? Okay. Sir Shun, thank you very much for $13.99 Canadian dollar super chat that says Дякую, Rick and guests. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава.
Героям слава.
Thank you, Sir Shum. So Sir Shum actually donated $100 2 minutes ago, and that means you can do another dance.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Harry.
Let's go.
I will be happy to dance this step for you and for everyone else.
Minutes. So I'm gonna be the music guy right now. Okay. So please, let's do it. Rick, did you get it? Yes, Sir Shum just mentioned it, but you probably wrote that message before I mentioned it, so it's all like okay, totally understandable. Let's go.
So this is going to be the last step of Highland Fling.
Are you sure?
Just in case we don't
okay.
have any more than $100 donations. In case we have, I will repeat some of the previous steps, which are my favorite. But I need to show you the last one anyway.
Awesome. Let's do it. So let's go there. I will take it later. I just don't have enough hands right now. I still need light. Oh shit. It's been, I think the mic is not working again. Give me a second. Okay, it should be working now. Okay, yeah. I think we can do it. Just give me a second. I'll bring a light and the music. And there's gonna be a performance for the visitors here too, not only for you rollers. Okay, give me 1 second. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now we should applaud. Stefan, where's your applaud?
Sorry.
I wasn't even looking.
I was watching on my phone. I'm watching on my phone.
Yeah, okay. But it's a delay there, you know.
Well, I'm sorry.
You don't get it fast enough.
I apologize. It's you know what it is. It's because I'll be very transparent. Things are moving so quickly with this 50-state stuff, and I've gotten quite addicted lately. So I'm often checking, and as I'm sure Anastasiia can. Yes, so I do apologize that maybe I'm not being so polite right now. So I will.
That's totally fine. You're also doing very important work.
Yes, this is all for our common cause. So thank you.
It's all for Ukrainian army, and that's the most important thing.
Maybe that's a good time. You can show them the compilation.
Okay, yeah.
Is it a good time now? Is it? No, it's probably.
Why not? We mentioned it, so let's do it. Your initiative is pretty cool. You know, guys, what I told Steffen off the camera today. I said, I don't like the most of the NAFO truck campaigns patches. I don't care much about them because I'm a Ukrainian. And about the patches.
I'm totally joking.
About the
I'm
patches.
joking. I'm messing with you.
About the patches. I wanted to specify.
Get canceled by now. This is the day Rick got canceled.
Give me a second. They won't dare. But what? I wanted to say I don't care about the patches, not about the campaigns. The patches. So most of the patches are like for Ukrainians. They are not that hyped and they are not that amazing. So sometimes I look at them and I think, meh, and. Their patches, the 50 states for Ukraine, are very interesting to me because they commemorate some part of the culture of the state or of the history of the state. This is a different perspective. It's not just some, like I was, like I can give an example. Save the donkeys. Yeah, that's kind of maybe, how do I call it? Cute or might be clever, right? Yeah, but for me, I don't know. It doesn't get like have much value, you know. It's like, or Melania. Oh, that kind of joke is totally that I as a Ukrainian won't get, and that's kind of funny, but if you live in Ukraine, it's not that funny for you.
Yeah, I understand.
It's about the stuff that doesn't perceived in Ukraine as it is perceived around the world, and some things that the world see as which is sometimes, like, especially when people are talking about Ukraine's victories, we can, in Ukraine, we really appreciate them too, and we really are happy about them, but we also understand the price much more than people outside Ukraine understand it. And when I hear that price from the soldiers, for example, the Kursk operation, what it turned out into is a tragedy. And I know soldiers who personally were injured there or lost their brothers in arms there, just because the logistics totally was cut and didn't work. People were going there and they were killed on the way there or on the way getting out of there. So there are many losses, many deaths and injuries that were taken there. So that operation is not such a such a success for me anymore when I know the price that was paid for it. So I want to stay happy and hyped all the time, but I can't. Because there's such a fucking tragedy, and I always want you guys to remember about the tragedy that Russia brought here. And finding optimism in everything is what I try to do, and I think I'm pretty successful in this. My streams, we're not crying here that much. We're mostly laughing and having fun. And we're being optimistic. I really believe that we will win this war. And I just want to also be on Earth, not somewhere in the sky, not seeing all the brutal reality. I want to see everything as it is, and I want to show it to rollers as it is, and rollers appreciate it. A lot of them appreciate it.
And I also appreciate the comments about my dancing. Thank you very much for all that clapping and nice words and reactions. And I especially like the comment of Cougar Town. That looked very Scottish. That's the best compliment. Thank you.
Go show it.
Okay. I was going to kind of tag on to what you said really quick about when people also cover the all the strikes on Kiev and Ukrainian cities, but something else I try to tell people is all that's happening, but life is also going on. And I try to highlight the life going on because I try to tell people, hey, these attacks aren't working. Like the Ukrainian people aren't giving up. And I also try to I don't know how to portray it because I never want to make it look like I'm trying to minimize the suffering, but I also want to show like none of these attacks are working. Like it's not going to accomplish the intended goal.
To break our spirit.
Exactly.
Right? You're right. You're totally
right.
But
I don't know exactly the best way to communicate that, but because I never want to seem like it's probably also not my place as an American to say that because I'm not Ukrainian, right? But I'm trying to find a way to balancing. Don't dismiss the suffering, obviously, which is very real, but also show like, hey, it's completely ineffective.
It's just for the families. We also got to remember that the families that lose their loved ones in these attacks. Russians kill multiple people here every day, civilians. At least I think 5 to 10 every day. Sometimes it's dozens of civilians in big attacks, and it's more broken lives. It's not just the people who were killed; it's their relatives. So it's at least plus 3 to 5 people to each victim. So it's up to it's up to 50 or 100 people every day whose lives are being either completely broken or just really destabilized and upside down.
Yeah.
It's something that we need to not forget, and always with every copium that you hear, you gotta also divide it by 2 always, remembering the price, because copium is good, but living only with copium is not okay.
Yeah, you need
it's
some
fucking
moderation,
delusional.
Moderation. So to explain the background to this music, I don't know exactly how many. Am I just going to show them on my phone? Is that how we're going to do this? Yeah.
And your mic will take the sound.
So the song that this this video is basically, we have these like patch animations. I think I showed them before on the stream. So we have a unique patch for every state, and then we had a guy on LinkedIn who started animating our patches for us. Mm-hmm. And then somebody saw these patch animations and started doing compilations to like music. And they're all of our current active states that are fundraising. So the song that this one is done to is called Battle Hymn of the Republic, and it was made during the U.S. Civil War, and it's about ending slavery. So I thought, like, what better song to use, to help end Russia's slavery over basically
over not only over all the nations that they enslaved and occupied their home.
Yes. So shall I? Yeah. Cool. Maybe you guys could tell me how people are reacting to it. Also, please tell me if I'm showing this correctly. Because is it going to appear mirrored, or are we good?
No, it's not mirrored. I fixed that.
Okay.
So I can start it.
You can do it. I tell you what. What are people saying?
It was a troll, yeah. I see it clearly, they are saying. Yola Swaggins said that. Dirty orcs. Michigan battalion is pretty cool. Are there many bears in Michigan?
Well, that's a wolverine, actually.
Ah, it's a wolverine. Wow.
It's called the Wolverine State. Yeah.
You also thought it's a bear.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Sorry, not a very. How do you call it? Як це? Не дуже переконливий.
Persuasive.
Not a very persuasive Wolverine. Sorry.
And a very angry one, I guess, with all the.
Yeah, I really like the Arizona patch. Oh, you know what? I need to request an Arizona patch.
Yes, you will get
from
one.
the donation I made today.
I can also bring you one if you want.
He makes me want cheese.
Yeah, the Wisconsin one.
Patch.
I think Wisconsin is with cheese, right? Steffen.
Yes, the cheese head. Yeah.
So someone commented, it makes me want cheese.
Yes, that's a cheese head. It's like very Wisconsin.
Utah Battalion is pretty awesome one.
Yeah, I love it.
Stefan, may you stand a bit closer to the table? Because people... yeah, you're blocking the way, sorry.
I'm trying not to block that way.
The Florida Battalion the Epic Flamingo one is pretty awesome. And you can make it a video also, by the way. It's going to be even funnier.
Гарна мисля приходить.
Після.
And that's it.
Awesome, thank you.
Well done, Steffen, thank you.
It was actually pretty needed, thank you. I appreciate it. Even though I looked like I didn't like this idea, I didn't like it in the very beginning. Yes. Showing it right now was pretty awesome, and thank you for that. So, I love the animation. I've been promoting them on Blue Sky, Kathy S. says. Thank you, Kathy. Great job. It's a great job. You're dumb. Just... You know, when I look at this campaign, 50 states for Ukraine, first I saw was a huge ambition. It's pretty ambitious to raise funds for 1,000 trucks. But if you're stubborn, if you're investing
I'm very stubborn.
the time, if you're investing your energy into this and really being like
Persistent.
цілеспрямований. Like
persistent.
Persistent,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
If you're being persistent, we already see the results.
Yeah,
Your
five
fifth
vehicles,
truck,
yeah, just got
fifth truck.
Utah Battalion just finished their first fundraiser. Yeah.
And you
That's-
start only in late July or no? It's
August.
In August.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
late or
Wait,
early?
no.
No,
I apologize. No.
With Help 99, you
yes.
started before.
Yeah, July. Sorry.
July.
Yes,
You started in July, so that's a pretty good result. And you're not just doing it alone; you're building a networking, and that's
Yeah.
the smartest way to do it.
Yeah.
And I guess
Yeah.
maybe I will even steal this idea from you someday, and also build my own networking.
I didn't invent this idea, right?
Yeah, you did not.
What's interesting though is like building up this network, and there's all these people that you get along with, and then these people then meet each other, and suddenly they don't get along, and you're like, guys, come on, like it's like herding cats, and it's like, can everybody get along with everybody? Come on.
By the way, it has turned out recently that Steffen met Estonian economic attaché to Ukraine, whom I had been trying to establish a contact with and arrange a meeting. So it was interesting how, well, it's not surprising that we meet basically the same people. So we are this, it's both small and big community of people, Ukrainians and foreigners, who come here and try to make the input into our effort from various angles and backgrounds, but it happens that we bump into people.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
So it
setting.
happened. That meeting happened like accidentally, or what?
Well, we haven't met in person yet. But Steffen arranged. Can you tell about this initiative? So because
it would be
better if you
I
just-
actually Rick knows a little bit about it. It's called March Club, and so if you guys aren't familiar, March is the name of the procedure you do in tactical medicine or mass casualty events, where basically it's what you treat in order of what causes death the fastest. So it's massive bleeding, airways, respiration, circulation, and then head injuries. And they teach this, when you join the army, hopefully, especially if you become a medic. But I think what's missing is that you need the training, but then you need the practice. You need to get to the point where it's muscle memory.
Yeah, you
And
need to do it like ideally every week at least,
So
if not every day.
And that's what we're doing. Is the idea of March Club is that we're providing a place where people can just come and practice once or twice a week. They can come as much as they want or as little. It's free. And I'm offering basically people like free equipment if they come. Basically, hey, I will make an IFAC kit for you because I think it's also important for the civilian population to be well supplied as well. They can do whatever they want with the kits. They can also send it to the army, no problem. And the idea is just that if an event happens, everyone is trained, and it's a good social event too because you just come, you talk to people for an hour, you just practice.
So how is it connected to Estonian attaché?
She's coming.
Yeah. She's coming to the March Club.
Yes.
Yes, and I saw it on the list of the invited people.
I was like,
and
how do you know her?
Are you also coming to the March Club?
I did come
She was
to
a
the first
champ.
one.
She was a champ
you were also
yesterday.
there.
She handled
wait,
two
was
tourniquets
yesterday?
at once.
Was it
We do it Mondays
You
and
s-
Wednesdays. Yeah.
Oh, Mondays and Wednesdays. You know what? On one of them, I have an idea. What if we do the stream from one of them?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Next
Let's
Wednesday?
do this. Why don't we just get a couple in just to make sure everything's smooth, and then we'll do
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, next Wednesday would be good if I'm still here.
Yeah, I really hope you're still here. I already planned the stream for tomorrow, so unfortunately tomorrow doesn't work. But if you're still here next Wednesday, it would be fucking awesome to do it.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me either. Tomorrow.
So I wanted to say that we got $20 from Andres Leff.
My laptop is dead. I'm sorry.
And
Here.
he said, we bear here for the joy and the pain, together till victory or whatever outcome awaits us.
Cha-ching!
His laptop charge is gone.
It's like whistle.
Okay, so I need to do a quick bathroom break, but before I go, guys, we have a last 15 minutes. We raised $580 on PayPal today already. Thank you so much for that.
I still can dance, so if you still have at
We,
least $100.
we have the last chance to let Anastasiia dance, or rather make her dance, right? With the other nations, you make her dance, basically. So
yeah.
she will dance for you in this last 14 minutes. So she will do it for $100 or more donation. Please do that. And if not $100, at least $20, so we could reach the new goal of $600. So either 20 or 100 or 500, whatever you can, guys. So I go do that break. Also pay to not them let me wait.
Yes.
To not them let me wait. To not make them wait for me. Yeah, that's probably how you say it.
Yes.
And I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Ready to rumble.
What about? Alrighty then.
So you know how people say "let's go"? I'm like saying, instead of saying "let's go," we should say "let's roll" because it's the Rick Rollers.
Yeah.
Let's
That's what we
roll.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to mention that you guys don't know where Alrighty then is from. You don't know?
Sounds similar, but
some show.
sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
It's Ace Ventura. He was doing that. It's,
I didn't
Jim
watch it.
Carrey's.
Not my type of comedy.
Also not really mine, but like, I mean, I saw that meme once and I was
okay.
wondering, it's Ace Ventura. And it was pretty funny. He's really good at this, right? Like,
Yeah, he's amazing actually. And he did a great impression of Biden before the previous election. I mean, 2020, when they had this debate between Biden and Trump on the late night show. I think Saturday Night Live actually.
this man is a genius. He's brilliant. I think he can impersonate literally every person in the world. Jim Carrey.
Oh, yeah.
I watched some of his early impersonations in the 80s. Damn. Like, I didn't see him doing much of them lately, but I saw an old video with impersonations in the 80s. It was fantastic. So I'm out finally.
Okay.
Shut up.
All right, Rick Bott is out. Okay. All right. The Vishivanka Club is taking over.
Yeah, I think it's a good moment for me to share just a piece of good news having to do with my job. So today in the morning, my colleagues and I had a call with this new European Union project. Being launched in Ukraine in the financial sector. So this is another one. So it's not the first one. They are kind of recurring projects launched usually for 3 to 5 years. Basically, it's a technical assistance project. The beneficiaries are the financial regulators of Ukraine, the National Bank of Ukraine, and the Securities and Stock Market Commission of Ukraine, which regulates my non-banking sector of the financial market in Ukraine. And my association, being a trade body for asset management companies and private pension funds administrators, once we learned that this project is being launched, we offered this meeting to try and find out what the directions of or the goals of the project would be, the components, so-called, so the goals, the tasks, and how we can contribute. Because we've been on the market since 1995. We celebrated 30 years since inception this year, and we've been the oldest or one of the oldest and organizations in the financial market of Ukraine, representing business and offering quite deep expertise. So my colleagues, legal advisors, and me are always happy to get involved into helping bring Ukraine closer to the EU. So basically, this is all being done in the context of fulfilling our obligations under the EU-Ukraine Association Agreement, and for us as a candidate for the EU membership. So I'm excited really to get involved, and my colleagues and I discussing with our European partners how we can do this sooner and better.
I was going to say I'm so sad that my laptop is dead because I could have used the cha-ching sound effect so many times while you're talking about money and finance. Cha-ching! European economic finance. Cha-ching!
Yeah, so the goal would be to bring the legislation and regulation of the financial market in Ukraine in line with the European Union requirements, and that would enable large investments, private investments coming into Ukraine, which we all obviously need because being financed by donors and concessional financing is not sustainable. I think everyone understands, not even working in the financial sector, that we all need investment to actually make rebuilding of Ukraine possible.
Primidius UA says, Rick forgot his microphone. Too bad. There won't be a yellow stream. We call it the golden stream.
The golden hour.
The golden stream. There was one of them once. Unfortunately, I forgot the mic. Or fortunately, it would never be. This joke would never appear if I didn't forget the mic. So fortunately, it was one. As they say. In Russia, live short and suffer. That's fucking awesome. What's that? Live short and suffer? Okay, inverted. That's for Russia.
That's a patch idea. Live short and suffer. Yeah.
As they say in Russia, live short and suffer.
Yes.
It should be somehow
connected to Russia. And it should be Spock holding his hands upside down. Come on, that's perfect.
Let's do it.
That and the $1 million patch.
Yeah.
For the 12th
we need to. How do you think the $1 million patch? Oh my God! It should be simple. We will call it. We will put in digits $1 million patch. We will just call it $1 million patch. That's all.
You could make it look like gold, so you can make it like.
Yes, like Trump's. It sounds like Trump's idea. $1 million patch, and then make it golden.
There's actually only the Americans would get this joke, but Trump once talked about how he started his business from scratch. But he said, "I got a small loan from my father of $1 million." And which, I mean, to be fair, in the terms of real estate, that actually is not much. But yes. Maybe you could play on that a little bit, saying we actually made $1 million or something.
Okay, I really, guys, do you like this idea to make it like golden and it will say $1 million patch?
And then also live short and suffer. Also,
live short and suffer is a great idea. Rick, it's gotta be golden. Yeah, we just get the best idea in the world. We're gonna have this golden patch. It will say $1 million patch, and it will be sold for just $1 million. $1 million donation to Ukrainian army, and will be yours. Oh, sorry, not to Ukrainian army, to Trump's foundation. Yes, of course. It shouldn't go to some stupid charity, you know.
It should just be golden instead of the $1 million patch.
Just $1 million patch.
$1 million patch.
$1 million.
$1 million patch. This patch is worth $1 million.
Yeah.
And gold. And that's it.
$50 donation from Sir Shum. He says, Anastasiia, dance. But unfortunately, it's $100. Sir Shum, you didn't know.
I have the idea. Okay, it's golden, but it looks like a piece of currency. But instead of it being like George Washington in the middle, it's you. So it's like a Rick dollar bill. A Rick dollar bill, but it's golden.
That's ugly.
Yes. It's like a play on the dollar bill, but it's you and it's golden.
I will never go for a patch with my face on it. Okay, even if it's a good idea, I won't go for it. I just don't like it.
What if we do it like you're a character, like that's the Rick bot or something like.
Rick Roller?
Yeah. Yeah, like something like that.
Okay, I just don't like this when
just a roller shoe.
I mean, I did it to Roman once, so maybe I'm an asshole for it, guys. I put his face on a patch, okay, but he agreed to it. But I'm not a soldier. I wasn't defending Ukraine. I'm maybe a good guy, but I don't deserve to be on a patch. It's not okay for me that people put their patches not being warriors, not being soldiers. They need to fucking earn it.
Right. Okay. This is only because
roller shoe.
Roller shoe. I like us more of a tank roller. You know?
Okay. But this is only because on the dollar bill there is someone's face. So how about this? What if you put someone's face on it that deserves to be on it? So instead of it being you, it could be maybe one of the people who feel comfortable with it. You
Zelensky.
I mean, you could honestly.
It needs
$1
to be
million
some sort of symbolic person, I guess, because
He's symbolic. Oh, Bandera.
Bandera.
We can put Bandera's face. He
Bandera's face.
cannot argue. He's dead. So
Rick, you're officially an American now. Okay, good job.
we cannot argue. He's dead. We can do whatever you want.
He's a hero because he's dead.
We can do whatever we want with his face. He won't. We will just show how good it is.
Yeah. Okay, so picture a face of Bandera. It's like a golden bill, and it's the $1 million patch.
$1 million patch. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. It's even better.
I guess we need to tell Harry that he needs to donate 50 more if he wants me to dance.
Yeah, Harry, please. Anastasia's condition was $100. If you can donate $50 more, she will dance. But unfortunately, 50 is we gotta stick to the rules. Okay.
Yes.
Of course, we could make an exception, but it's better to raise additional $50 for Ukrainian army. So we won't make exceptions. Rick, Trump is taking over you.
We have some breaking news, guys. Actually, so apparently,
Wait.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll show.
Our impersonations of Trump, of mine, are getting even better. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Then
So-
don't shut up. Keep
Okay.
talking. Because he likes to say to journalists,
Yeah.
"Hey, what channel you from? Shut up."
What country are you from? So Trump has just declared that NATO countries can shoot down Russian aircraft if they violate the airspace.
What? Once again?
So Trump, I'm reading the headline. President Trump declared that NATO countries should shoot down Russian aircraft if they violate their airspace. So I think we're there.
Yeah, I really.
I mean, we should have
I will
already been
believe-
there, but
I will believe only when at least one Russian air fucking plane will be shut down.
I'm just saying, imagine how bad he would be if he said they shouldn't do it. So I'm just saying, as obvious as this is to be the right thing to do, it's good that he said it.
At least he didn't say, I know they still didn't report it to me, I'm waiting for a report in 2 days about what they did. But in any case, I'm very unhappy with this. I'm very unhappy with all of this. Okay, guys, unfortunately, we actually need to end the stream in 2 minutes because they will kick us out from this place.
We'll have to pay them.
They have strict rules. Yeah, please pay.
Yeah,
Please
I'll
pay maybe
I'll
with...
pay
there, yeah. Okay, go ahead. So, Harry, last chance. Okay,
Harry, are you still with us?
No. I don't think so. Which NATO countries? No, I think he is with us. He's just trying to send another 50. Donate for Azov Battalion. Favre for Life 21. Where are you from? Do you know that Azov is not a battalion anymore, but a brigade, and there's a whole corps that is also called Azov. So it's even a whole corps. Are you sure that you're talking about the 2025 and not 2014? 2015. I think they were smaller than a battalion in 2014. So yeah, they they grown into a battalion only then. Anyway, guys, if anyone else wants to add 50 instead of Sirshun,
Yes, by the way.
it will also work.
Yes, we will accept that.
We will accept that. So last minute to do that, please do if you can. It's up to each individual country to do that unless they want to unite and act, and that won't happen. Slobodan said that. I cannot listen to fuck Trump anymore. I can actually feel my brain cells dying. You want some of your brain cells to die even more? Because I would love to impersonate that motherfucker. Oh. I just like it because it's so easy to impersonate that man. Not that hard.
Не потрібно напружувати мозок. Sorry, я вже...
Yeah, you're right. It's you shouldn't even make your brain work.
Make an effort.
Make an effort. WW Trump? Is it like World War Trump? Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, Robert. Very funny. Sally Luz. Who else? Which NATO countries? America? Because I haven't seen US jet respond yet in Poland or Estonia. You see, it's very easy for Trump to say that, right? Because their planes are not engaged there. It's like, Yeah, we will definitely shoot the Russian aircraft when they enter our airspace in the United States. Okay, guys. Unfortunately,
Prometheus says that by September 2014, Azov had expanded into a full regiment.
by September, into regiment. Okay, so I knew they entered the
Full-scale
Mariupol
invasion?
defense as a regiment. So they were regiment for the whole 8 years. 8 лет. 8 лет.
Wow, that's also good.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it sound like Putin?
I haven't heard
8
you
лет.
try impersonate him.
I am bad at impersonating him. You need to be too despicable to do it. Like I don't even like to try. But there was a quote of Putin, guys. Do you know this quote of Putin, Steffen?
What's that?
8 лет. 8 лет. Do you know? It means 8 years. 8 years. 8 years dumb in bombast. Putin himself was saying that. Okay, guys, unfortunately, we did not get the last dance from Anastasiia because we didn't get more donations, but we will do another stream like this. She will dance for you on some other stream. Anyway,
Showing you another dance from
Anyway,
Highland.
we raised $630 on PayPal today and $157 on the base. Only on this stream, all of this, guys. Pretty good result. I'm satisfied. Rickbot did his job.
I'm satisfied. Steffen did his job too. And he will...
Cha-ching.
He will cha-ching
And
well,
I did my job as well.
sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. I wanted to say, and most importantly, Anastasiia did her job today. She was really doing a very impressive Scottish dancing today. And really, like, I look at that and I was like, oh shit, my feet would do when I would do that move. So it's much harder than it looks, but it looks very hard, to be honest.
Yeah, and this floor, well, I wasn't
Wasn't the best, right?
Yeah,
Sorry for that, but I insisted.
but that's
we stay.
Just a challenge, and thank you so much for making me dance. I was really happy to do it.
It's also the first time I have seen Anastasiia dance in person. So yes, thank you, Rick.
And I have. It was the first time for me when I saw her dance in person.
And also for all of you, I guess.
And also
Yeah.
this time we won't be crowded outside my Fuzzy's car, getting lit up with his headlights, and then having to hold your laptop for you while I have 2 umbrellas over my head.
That was so wow. It was. We have such so many interesting moments during these streams. I'm like, thank you very much, Anastasiia, for bringing us such an interesting moment today. So, Prometheus UA says, Rick reminded me, and it's a bit embarrassing. Sorry, I once parodied Yeltsin, in a bad way, of course. I never liked the Russians. Yeah, it's a bad parody of him. He never liked the Russians. That's good that you never liked the Russians. Okay, guys, we need to finish. Prometheus UA, please tell us if you're going to be helping us with an article about the symbolism of the patch of the 92nd Brigade, as you usually do. Please let us know, because, guys, that's the patch on the raffle this week. Please buy tickets for it. Please buy tickets for it. Okay, before we finish, we need to do it right now. Say whatever you want to say, my dear friends and guests. Steffen, you go first.
So to all the trolls watching, live short and suffer.
Russians.
Russian trolls watching, yes.
And Russian
live
trolls
short
are
and suffer.
Russians too.
Yes.
If Russians are watching this, of course, Russians, if you're fighting in Legion Freedom of Russia, or Russian Voluntary Corps, or Siberia Battalion, or Nomad Battalion, this is not addressed to you. You're Russians, but you better live long and prosper. But those who are supporting Russian aggression, who are being the Russiast, which is the Russian fascism, you live short and suffer. Anastasiia, your turn to say something.
So the Brits have this saying, keep calm and carry on, and I'd say stay awesome and keep supporting Ukraine. Thank you very much. Дуже дякуємо. Слава Україні.
Героям слава. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow on the stream with Kenty and Devin. The coffee shop stream. Steffen, now you're seen. And I love you all. Thank you so much for all that you do for Ukraine. Thank you for supporting my work too with all those investments that you did today. Thank you for the great speech about investing into my work is beneficial for Ukraine. I really appreciate all of it. Live long, prosper and donate, and Slava Ukraini once again. Героям слава. Bye guys.